Hi everyone. Welcome to the briefing for the new postgraduate students for the 2020-2021 academic session. I'd like to start by first welcoming you to the Faculty of Languages and Linguistics. I'd like to point out that you are very fortunate to be in this faculty because we are in the top 100 for English language and literature, top 150 for linguistics, and top 100 for modern languages. So you will learn a lot here, and you will gain a lot here as well. I'd like to start with an introduction to the Postgraduate Office. The Postgraduate Office is headed by the Deputy Dean, Dr. Sheena Kaur. She's assisted by her secretary, Puan Mazni, along with other members of the office, Puan Nur Zahira, Puan Nur Shaliha, Mr. Nur Hafizal, and Ms. Nur Haifa. The Assistant Registrar for the Postgraduate Office is Puan Ermiza Shazatul Johol. If you want to know more about what do they do and how you should get in touch with them in terms of what you want to get done from the office, then please pay attention to this slide. Madam Mazni is in charge of all appointments with the Deputy Dean, and she's also in charge of submission of conference funding applications. Madam Nur Zahira is in charge of all matters relating to research proposals, candidature defenses, seminar presentations for master's degrees, as well as Doctor of Philosophy candidates. Also, she's in charge of matters related to class timetable, registration, and examination. Madam Nur Haifa is in charge of matters related to dissertation submission, examination, re-examination, and final submission for master's student, and other matters related to the master's degree candidature, whether it's the reactivation, the extension, or withdrawal from semester. Similarly, Madam Nur Shaliha Siddiq is in charge of matters related to dissertation submission for a re-examination, examination, and so on for the Doctor of Philosophy candidates, and matters related to the Doctor of Philosophy degree in terms of the reactivation, extension, so on and so forth. Mr. Nur Hafizal is in charge of all verification letters for visas from the embassy, employers, so on and so forth. So if you need any kind of letters, get in touch with Mr. Nur Hafizal. We now move on to our programs. The Master of English Language Studies is one of our programs, as is the Master of Arts Linguistics. These are our two master's programs. The PhD is the third program that we offer in the Postgraduate Studies office, and the PhD is by research mode only. Who are the coordinators? Well, for the PhD, the Deputy Dean, Dr. Sheena Kaur herself, is in charge. For Master of English Language Studies, which is by coursework mode, Dr. Ang Pei Su is in charge. And for Master of Arts Linguistics, it's a mixed mode, Dr. Ng Li Luan is in charge. What is the mode and duration of these programs? Well, for Master of English Language Studies, which is of the coursework mode, the minimum duration is 2 normal semesters plus 1 special semester, whereas the maximum duration is 8 semesters. For the Master of Arts Linguistics, it is a mixed mode masters, which means you have a few courses but a larger dissertation. The minimum is 3 semesters and the maximum is 8 semesters. PhD, which is by full research, minimum is 4 semesters and the maximum is 12 semesters. Let us take a good look at each structure of each program right now. For the Master of English Language Studies, you will have to do 6 courses in terms of core courses. Each course is 3 credits, therefore you have 18 credits of core courses. In terms of electives, you need to pick 4. Each course is 3 credits. 3 times 4 equals 12 credits in total. Then you have the research project, which is 12 credits in total. The courses that you will do under the Master of English Language Studies, your core courses which are completely compulsory: research methodology, social dimensions of English language, structure of English, English language acquisition and development, as well as language in English literature. Among the faculty electives, you have a whole suite of faculty electives. You only need to choose 4. Please note that faculty electives are offered alternately every semester, which means that if semiotics and multimodality is offered in the first semester, it will not be offered in the second semester. Another elective will be offered in the second semester. So please plan your studies carefully. The final research component, which is compulsory, is your research project. And remember, that is 12 credits long. It is a full course. Therefore, you have 14 weeks in which to finish this particular course. This is the timetable for Master of English Language Studies. You will notice that you have your courses and the codes beside them, the timetable on which day and time it is, and who is teaching these courses. Please note, each course is offered at one go, meaning if it's a 3-credit course, it is offered straight from 3 to 6. All 3 hours are done for that 1 week in that one go. For research methodology, we have several options. We have a few groups, one here, and there's another one. You need to just choose any one of these 3 groups, 1, 2, 3. You don't have to do all 3, just choose which one is suitable for your time slot. In terms of structure of master's program for Master of Arts Linguistics, you have to do 3 core courses, 3 credits times 3 courses, that's total of 9 credits. Your program elective, you have to choose 1. Your faculty elective, again, you choose 1. And your dissertation, which is 35 credits. The dissertation is a research component of this particular master's program. So what are the courses? Your compulsory courses are research methodology, fundamentals of linguistics, and approaches to linguistic theory. For your program elective, you will only choose 1 amongst these: syntax, phonetics and phonology, lexis and morphology, Arab semantic studies, and Arabic grammar structure. For faculty electives, you will choose only 1 amongst the same suite. Please note that these faculty electives are shared with the Master of English Language Studies. Your dissertation is compulsory. Note that the Master of Arts Linguistics is offered in 2 languages, English and Bahasa Melayu. So research methodology is offered in 2 languages. Fundamentals is offered in 2 languages, as well as approaches to linguistic theory. So you can pick the language in which you wish to major, the language in which you wish to write your dissertation in. This is the timetable for Master of Arts Linguistics. Again, you will choose the research methodology course that is best suited for you. The rest you will choose in terms of electives or core courses. Our suggestion for both the Master of English Language Studies and the Master of Arts is that you do your research methodology first. You also do 1 core course and perhaps 1 elective, if you're a full-time student. If you're not a full-time student, then perhaps you may want to cut down to just 1 or 2 courses per semester. Classes. Your classes will begin on the 12th of October 2020. But because of COVID precautions, all classes will be conducted online via platforms such as Google Meet, Google Classroom, or Microsoft Teams. Your lecturers will send you invitation links, and you can join those classes using those invitation links. For this purpose, when you register, you will be enrolled into the online learning system platform called Spectrum. Your lecturers will contact you on Spectrum, and they will give you all the details that you need for your classes. Now, the lectures can be conducted either synchronously, which means in real time, or asynchronously, which means not in real time. However the classes are offered, all recordings will be made available on Spectrum, so you can watch your class and listen to it again much later. Now, what are the dates that you need to remember? You need to remember these particular dates. From the 5th to the 26th is the registration for new postgraduate candidates. This is for the coursework and mixed mode. Research candidates can register right up till the end of the semester. That's the PhD candidates, yeah? The master's candidates, please remember, this is your dates. These are your dates for registration, the 5th to the 26th. So you are expected to register as quickly as possible within these dates. On the 12th of October, your classes will begin. You must confirm your registration online between the 22nd to the 26th of October. So please make sure you go online to Maya, the online system, and confirm your registration. If you don't confirm your registration, you will not be considered as a student and you will not get your results. You will not be able to attend your lectures. So please remember, this is very important. You must confirm your registration online between the 22nd of October to the 26th of October. From the 12th of October to the 26th of October, this is the week where you can add or drop courses without any issues of having to pay or lose your fees. You can get refunded if you drop within this time. However, if you drop after that, you only have 3 weeks after that, 3 to 4 weeks. From the 26th of October till the 6th of December, you can drop your courses manually, but note that your fee is not refundable. So I suggest you take a good look at what you want to do. Make sure you register for those courses and you stick to it. Try not to drop those courses because otherwise you will not get your fee back. Now, this is the grading scheme for the coursework and mixed mode programs. Please note, passing mark is 65. If you get 65 and above, you are considered to have a B. Only then you're considered to have passed your exam. Anything lower than 65 is a fail for master's programs and PhDs as well. All right. So note, you must get a minimum of 65 to pass. So your aim should be to get between 65 to a high mark of close to 100. So when can I start my research component? I'm sure some of you will be asking this question. For the Master of English Language Studies, remember your research project? That is your research component. You must complete all compulsory coursework components. These are your core subjects. You have 6 core papers. You must finish those 6 core papers. Only then you can register for the research project and do it. For Master of Arts Linguistics, you have to finish and pass 9 credit hours, including research methodology. And you must make sure that your current CGPA is more than 3.0. Only then you can do your dissertation. The other option is to make sure you finish all your coursework and then sign up for your dissertation. Now, for Master of Arts Linguistics, what are your candidature requirements? Once you start off with your dissertation, you have signed up for it. In order for you to sign up for it, you will have to submit an abstract and a form to the office, and then we will appoint a supervisor for you. Once a supervisor is assigned, you work with the supervisor on your research. And the 3rd semester, after you complete your coursework, we expect you to present your proposal. There will be a panel who will give you advice on your proposal. And then in the semester 4, within 6 months after your proposal presentation, we expect you to do your candidature defense. And the candidature defense will have the same panel to give you advice again. Please note, you can only do the candidature defense twice. If you fail your candidature defense twice, you will be considered to have failed the program of study and your candidature will be terminated. Once you have cleared your proposal and your candidature defense and you are ready to submit, your dissertation will be examined. But before that, you must get your title approved and the examiners must be appointed. This process is done online in Maya. For the candidature requirements of Master of English Language Studies or MELS, you will need to follow the schedule of the 14 weeks research report writing course. This schedule will be made available to you once you register for the research report. Again, we will assign a supervisor for you, and you will work with the supervisor over the 14 weeks in order to submit the research report. For the PhD, your candidature requirements are slightly different. You have your proposal presentation. Once you do your research methodology, you will have to present your proposal within semester 1. If you can't, the very latest you should do it is semester 2, but please let us know that you are delayed. You should do your candidature defense within semester 4 and 5. Please note the candidature defense for both Master of Arts Linguistics and PhD requires you to present your preliminary findings. All right. So for your proposal presentation, you will put in your research questions, your objectives, your methodology, so on and so forth. But for candidature defense, you will have the same things, but you will also present some preliminary findings. So we expect you to do it between semester 4 or 5. Just like the masters, the same panel that looks at your proposal presentation will look at your candidature defense. And again, you only have 2 opportunities to pass your candidature defense. If you fail it twice, you will have failed your candidature. If you pass all of these and you carry on, you have the thesis seminar, which you will do just before you submit your thesis for examination. Now, this thesis seminar is just there to plug the gaps. So the same panel will listen to you and they will tell you what you need to do to improve for the last few weeks. Once you've submitted, you wait for your exam reports to come back. And once the examination reports have come back, you will be called to defend your thesis. That's the viva voce. And at the viva voce, you will get the results of your thesis. Now, some important information that you need to know. Can you withdraw from the semester? Yes, you can. Say you have some personal problems or there's work-related issues, you can withdraw from the semester. But you can only withdraw twice during the candidature period. You must have at least completed 1 semester. That means you cannot withdraw in your first semester. You cannot withdraw in the final semester of the candidature period. And the withdrawal period will be counted as part of your candidature period. Remember, I said you have a maximum of 8 semesters for masters and 12 semesters for PhD. If you withdraw, it will still be counted amongst those semesters unless it is for medical or mobility reasons. When you withdraw, apply for your withdrawal to the Dean of the faculty. Once you rejoin after withdrawal, you will need to pay a fee to reactivate your candidature. How do you withdraw? If you're withdrawing for personal reasons, you will have weeks 1 to 2. You won't have to pay a fee, but your candidature period will be counted. If you withdraw between weeks 3 and 7, you will need to pay your fees. Your fees will not be refunded, and the candidature period will be counted. For mobility programs and reasons, you can withdraw right up to week 14, and medical reasons, yes, up to week 14. However, your fees will be charged between weeks 3 to 14 for mobility and 8 to 14 for medical reasons. These are the dates where you apply for the withdrawal. So if you want to apply for a withdrawal, I suggest you do it in the first week or second week of the semester. So this is some important candidature information for you. You must register every semester. If you don't register for 2 semesters in a row, your candidature will lapse and your name will be removed from the registry of the University of Malaya, and you will be considered no longer a student. So please be responsible and register every semester. At the end of every semester, you must fill in your progress report. This is for PhDs and Masters by mixed mode, yeah? Masters by Coursework don't actually have a progress report. You just have to register. But Masters by mixed mode and PhDs, you have to fill in a progress report every semester from the moment you start your research component. And the third thing that you must remember is do not plagiarize. If you copy the work of any other person without citing them, that is grounds for failure, and your candidature can be terminated. Let me go on to some of our facilities. For postgraduates, we have the Champaka room where you can meet, but we also have other student hubs where you can meet up and talk. We have the library, and we also have a lot of multi-purpose learning spaces. Unfortunately, these spaces are not available to you right now because of COVID-19 restrictions. As soon as these spaces are opened up to all postgraduate students, we will inform you, and you can come to campus and make full use of these facilities. This is a list of our research topics. They are very varied. We welcome any kind of topics that you would need to focus on, as long as there is a language or linguistics focus to it. In terms of research, we have two journals. One is the Journal of Modern Languages, and the other is the journal Research on Language and Linguistics. So if you want to publish, you are more than welcome to submit your papers here for publication. Funding opportunities. We do give funding opportunities for all postgraduates. The first is the Postgraduate Conference Fund. This is for local and international conferences. So if you're doing a research report, or you're doing your dissertation, or you're doing your thesis, and there is a conference you want to attend, either locally or internationally, you can apply for funding from the office. The forms are available on the faculty's website. So download those forms and fill them up. Please remember, the paper must be presented along with your supervisor. Therefore, your supervisor's name must be on the paper. And before you go for the conference, you should present at faculty in order to get feedback. Right now, we're only opening it up for local conferences. International conferences are not open unless it is an online conference and you want to pay your registration fee, mainly because COVID-19 doesn't allow you to go abroad. Okay, but if there is a conference, an international conference, and you just have to pay your online fee, by all means, please apply. Then we also have the Postgraduate Research Fund, and this is meant for master's dissertations as well as PhD thesis. Once you started it, you can apply for this down the road. Details will be available from the postgraduate office. What activities are we going to have? Well, we're going to have the Postgraduate Conference in November 2020. It is a one-day online conference. I would advise all of you to attend that conference and get to know the kinds of work that all your friends are doing. Your seniors are more than ready to share their work at the postgraduate conference. So please listen to them and find out what kinds of things they do. We will also have lots and lots of workshops and seminars. PhD students all present their thesis seminars before they submit. So these seminars are open to everybody to attend. Please do attend them. We will be having workshops. No doubt all workshops and seminars will be online, but please do attend them. We also have research expos. This year we'll probably not have one, but next year we will likely have a research expo where you will have a chance to share your own research using posters. Then we also have social and academic postgraduate club activities, which you are more than welcome to join and enjoy. So let me talk a little bit about the postgraduate club. The postgraduate club is an informal club in faculty, and they do lots and lots of things. There's the social aspect of it where they like to go out hiking, picnicking, so on and so forth. But there's also the academic aspect where they support each other. So Postgraduate Club will support each other. You will have that very important support system. Please be part of the Postgraduate Club. Representatives from the Postgraduate Club will be contacting you in class, all right, to get your information. Please do get involved. They have set up WhatsApp groups. Join the WhatsApp groups and share your experiences. You will learn from everybody at the Postgraduate Club. This is an online semester. Don't be isolated in the online semester. The Postgraduate Club can do a lot to help you. Now, this is our Facebook page. It is called Postgraduate FllumOfficial. All right. Please key in this and find this particular page, like the page, and you will find all information on this particular page, which is very useful for you. All right, linguistic postgraduates at University Malaya. All information will be given to you on this Facebook page, so it's very useful. Please like that page. How else can you find other information? You can email us at ddfll_pgrad@um.edu.my. You can like us on Facebook. I just showed you the page, Linguistic Postgraduates at University of Malaya. You can like that page. Or you can visit our website, fll.um.edu.my. Please note, a lot of the information you need is on the website. A lot of the documents that you need are also on the website, and you can download them directly. So, before I leave you, I just want to give you some advice. You are postgraduates right now. You should read and process. Read as much as you can. You will have a lot of literature. Please do read it. Please attend all workshops and seminars on research and academic skills. Please attend talks by the lecturers and other postgraduate students, as well as other international scholars. Please attend other interest group meetings. Learn how to use the online library portal. Learn how to use Turnitin and EndNote. These are both very useful tools for you to have. Turnitin will teach you or show you where your work is in danger of plagiarism, and EndNote will help keep your bibliography in order. Please participate in all postgraduate club activities. You will find it very rewarding. So, before I leave you, I want you to dream big, work hard, and stay focused. As Prof. Awang Bulgiba says, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. So guys, dream big, work hard, stay focused. And if you do, you will achieve graduation like all of our other postgraduate students. And let me tell you, it is an incredibly wonderful feeling to have graduated with a postgraduate degree from the Faculty of Languages and Linguistics. With that, I leave you. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you all the very best for your future at the Faculty of Languages and Linguistics. Thank you.